So something that I see regularly is people not trusting their direct experience, see? As opposed to, we've been thinking so much, we've been taught so much about thinking for so long. They're starting to teach kids the alphabet numbers 4 years old now, 5 years old, to keep up and compete, and it just seems to be this inflation of knowledge, and we have to pump more and more and more knowledge into people so they can compete and survive in the world. And so we take away direct experience earlier and earlier and earlier. And it was already a problem. Education isn't a problem. It only becomes a problem when you choose the information that you've been given, over your direct experience. And a lot of what this is that I'm talking about is choosing direct experience at all times. Choose direct experience over perception or education. Education is not quite the right word. Over thinking, generic thought. Choose the sunset over the thoughts about the sunset. Choose to hear your partner instead of think about your partner when she's talking to you or he's talking to you, etc., etc. Choose the direct experience of what's happening now. If this could be mastered, the problems disappear, because along with direct experience comes silence and stillness, because you have to be quiet to hear. And in quietness and stillness comes peace, and from peace comes happiness. And from happiness comes a beautiful life, and the life of others around you in all its forms of all life is benefited. People that might be trying to, or organizations or systems that are trying to manipulate you or your friends, etc., they're going to have a much harder time. Your direct experience is the important thing. So, on the subject of direct experience, why don't we experience our breath? Now, it's a meditation, but meditation is also somebody doing something to some degree, but it is the path home to nobody doing anything. Deep peace, bliss. Because in actual fact there is no individual person here. We can't have oneness or non-duality and a person. There's no plus one in this invitation. So relax and just what's your direct experience now? You're sitting there looking at a screen and there's some guy talking. But can you feel anything? Can you feel any presence? Can you feel any lightness in your being, any sensations? Can you sense stillness behind all the noise and the movings? Can you sense silence under the thoughts, in the gaps of the words, between the thoughts? Can you sense it between your breath at the end of the out cycle? There's a gap. You breathe in, there's a little gap there. There's a gap between the heartbeats. All our attention's on the heartbeat. What about the gap in between? Open yourself up, just feel. without judgment, without ideology. Just as it is, completely as it is. If there's fear there, fear's there. Sadness, sadness. And just feel them below the label. Direct experience. No emotional racism. Just accept everything. Forget about anyone accepting anything. Just be. Experience your skin. Is it tingling? Can you feel anything? How's your heart feel? Is there a smile anywhere in your heart? Anywhere? Allow that to grow. Just observe that. Effortlessly. Letting thoughts go. Just watching. Feeling. So perhaps you're feeling a little bit deeper. Perhaps the thoughts have subsided a little bit. Perhaps you're feeling a deeper you. And I'd like you to try and understand that you can live this way, and you can live a much quieter, simpler way that provides much contentment, peace, happiness, joy. And there's no cost. Wherever you go, there it is. Because it's you, what you actually are. But can you accept that, and can you put your attention where it needs to be, on direct experience, ongoing witnessing? Can you remain as attention itself, awareness? This is the challenge. But there's no greater reward than the discovery of your true self, self-realization. So I'll see some of you at 7 p.m, half an hour.